You know, the great thing about having an e-commerce business is that you can conduct business from anywhere. You're not limited by borders and you can ship your product all over the world. But before you start printing out shipping labels to let your goods take their journey across the globe, we've got 5 different things we want you to consider and keep in mind before shipping your e-commerce international. The first thing to consider, and the question you should ask yourself, is if there's even a demand for your product all around the world. Chances are you've already had some people request your goods overseas, but how widespread is that? You should do your research and see what is currently being offered in the countries that have requested your product or that you would like to ship to. Look for the competition in these countries to see if they have a similar product and how they are selling it. Now, keep in mind that international customers do not shop the same way your national consumers do. However you've built your national customer base, you'll want to try and repeat that to get your products in front of your target audience international. The second thing that you should consider is if your goods are even suitable for international shipping. Once you've determined that there's an actual demand for your product, you want to make sure they can actually make the trek across the waters. Are there any import or export restrictions? Things like aerosols, alcohol, flammable liquids, and fresh fruits and vegetables are typically prohibited from international shipping. On top of that, the way you package your goods should not only make for a safe journey, but allowed by the carriers. The size of the pallets, boxes, or crates should all be taken into account when choosing the carrier to send your goods. The third item to keep in mind is to decide on which shipping service you're going to utilize. Going international with your e-commerce business absolutely brings some challenges, both seen and unforeseen. Have you factored in the shipping costs, delivery times, tracking capabilities, and guarantees on all shipments? All of these should play a role into which service you ultimately select for your business. Choosing the wrong one could be very costly and lose you precious hard-earned cash. Now, keep in mind that this is not a one-size-fits-all type of situation. Not all international shipping services are created equal. International carrier options like DHL and UPS have years of experience in the business and are a great fit and backing for small to medium-sized businesses. They also offer a high range of door-to-door services for you to choose from. You have to make sure that you've done your research and you found the right fit for you and your company. Fourth on our list, and probably one that most people don't think about, you have to know and understand shipping terminology. Look, the logistics business, like all other businesses, has its own language. Harmonized tariff code, duties and taxes, customs documentation, export declaration, certificate of origin. Do you know what all of these mean? All of these are terms that you should know so that you can have an educated and informed conversation with the carrier of your choice to make sure that your goods get to their destination safely and on time. Last but not least, the 5th item on our list of things that you should consider when shipping your e-commerce international is to know what items are restricted or not. We briefly touched on this earlier, but you really should know what can and cannot be sold, imported, or even exported to the various countries that you're considering doing business with. You may not be aware that your product is illegal to be imported into a certain country. On top of that, it might even be illegal to export your goods from your country of origin. Customs can be a nightmare, and if you are not aware of what can and cannot cross borders, it could be a very costly mistake for you and your business. It might be because of the material your product is made of, or maybe the packaging that it comes in. Either way, trying to navigate customs and knowing what can and cannot be imported or exported can be a little tricky. Going international with your e-commerce business can absolutely strengthen your business and your bottom line, but navigating these markets can be tough. What has been your experience with going international with your e-commerce business? What hurdles or roadblocks have you come across? Let me know. Sound off in the comments section below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, share it out with all your friends, families, neighbors, loved ones, all that good social media stuff. And make sure to subscribe to the InXpress America's YouTube channel for more videos like this so that you're educated and in the know on all things shipping and logistics.